Hey guys, it's Tidra. I am going to discuss a little topic today. Can you guys see me? The lighting kind of sucks. I'm sitting in my closet because it's quiet in here. So, and this is also my sacred space. It's where I come and I meditate. But I will talk about that in a different video. So I wanted to talk to those of you who say that the law of attraction does not work. I am a huge fan, and it's something that I've been doing a lot of research on to really get an understanding of what it is and how it works. And I watch a lot of videos, and I read a lot of the comments in the comment section, and you have a lot of people saying, "Oh, it doesn't work, it doesn't work." And I think the huge misconception is that the law of attraction is something that is very positive all the time. 100% of the time, your results are going to be positive. Well, that's not the case. That is not the case. The law of attraction, it essentially is your mindset on life and life's situations. So it could be your money mindset, it could be your mindset on relationships, it could be your mindset on anything. And if you have a negative mindset, that is what's going to manifest in the physical as a negative situation. So the law of attraction is definitely working. It's just not a very positive experience because of what you believe. So if you have you feel as though you have a very negative life experience, if everything that you do in life is wrong and it's full of drama and just not very appealing, then that's your fault. Because somewhere there is a block in your subconscious mind about XYZ situation. So I'm going to use me as an example. And excuse me. This is my raspberry water. I'm obsessed with drinking fruit infused water out of this wine glass now. So, using me for an example, I've been married twice, and I'm guilty because this is something I still really need to work on because, Lord have mercy, relationship after relationship, failed relationship after failed relationship. I didn't understand why. I've been married twice. I got married when I was 18, and I got married again a few years ago, and neither one of those relationships or marriages lasted very long, and I didn't really know why until recently. And it goes back to my childhood and my mom's relationships with guys. And they weren't the most, she would meet some of the nicest guys, but for whatever reason, she would push them away. She would find a reason to no longer be with them. So me growing up with being raised by my mom, that kind of got into, but it did get into my subconscious mind, and as an adult, I kind of did the same exact thing. I would, for any little reason, I would find to push, well, not any little reason, they deserve to be pushed away, but I think I was attracting the wrong people because of my mindset. And so, that goes the same for money. If you think back to what your mom, what your dad said about money when you were growing up, if you are an individual that finds that you're struggling with money, you may get it and then it goes away, or you feel like you're not getting paid enough, or, just whatever you do just does not work as far as your finances are concerned. So think back to your childhood and what mom and dad said about money. Did they say stuff like money doesn't grow on trees, or money is the root of all evil? If that is the case, if you remembered hearing stuff like that, then it's stuck in your subconscious mind, and you need to learn or start replacing those negative beliefs with positive beliefs. And the way that you do that is with positive affirmations. So one thing that's very, very easy. So I follow Chanel Cooper Sykes, who is a mentor of mine who I absolutely love, and she has these long, drawn out affirmations. They're like paragraphs long. Well, I'm not there yet. I don't really know how to write. My glasses keep sliding down. I don't know how to write affirmations, long, beautifully written affirmations yet. So I just use very short ones. And so, like when I'm spending money, if I'm paying a bill, or if I am whatever, paying for something, I always say in my head, there's more where this came from, or I will say, I'm a money magnet. And those are affirmations. Everything we speak is an affirmation. So if you're walking around saying I'm BROKE, because I don't even like saying that anymore, then that's what you will always be. You will always be BROKE. If you're walking around saying I'm fat, which I'm guilty of, you will always be fat. Because like attracts like. So what you focus on, which is being fat, that's something you're always going to be, is fat. So be mindful of the things that you say, because everything that comes out of our mouth is an affirmation. And the only way we're going to replace those negative affirmations is with positive affirmations. So what I suggest you do is write down different areas that you would like to work on. Some suggestions would be finances is always a huge one, relationships, your career, your physical body, your mental body, your spiritual, connection with that higher source, whatever higher power it is you believe in. And it could be maybe you want to start traveling the world, so you can write affirmations in regards to that. So you write down what it is that you feel like you're lacking, whether it's money, in your career, in your relationships, and then write basically what you do want. And start those affirmations out with, I am in the process of, releasing 50 pounds. But you never want to have your affirmations have words with negative connotations. So instead of me, I would say I'm in the process of releasing 50 pounds as opposed to saying I'm in the process of losing 50 pounds, because the word lose to me has a negative connotation. So, and that's what you want to say all day long. You want to wake up saying your affirmations. I have affirmations on my mirror in my bathroom that I will say every single morning. So, write out your affirmation, your positive affirmations, and start saying those, and mind what comes out of your mouth, to make sure that none of it is negative. Even if you think it and you start to say, I'm so sick and tired of being, just stop yourself and then replace it with something positive. Just with gratitude. That's the easiest thing to do. You may not be happy with the position you're in, but just be grateful for it, because it could be a lot worse. So okay. So we write out our affirmations, and two main things that you want your affirmations to do. You want them to have rhythm, so you can say them to a beat. And I had one the other night, but I should have recorded myself saying it. Let me see. Okay, so you want them to have rhythm, a beat, because the rhythm produces energy. Okay, so anytime you're listening to music, it just makes you want to, bounce, and it makes you want to smile if it's like one of your favorite songs. So the same thing goes for your affirmations. You want them to have rhythm. And this is one, I'm reading this book, The Power of the Subconscious Mind. It is absolutely amazing. So it has a paragraph in here called Sleep and Grow Rich, but I just pulled, okay, let me just tell you what it says. It says, As you go to sleep at night, practice the following technique. Repeat the word wealth quietly, easily, and with feeling. Do this over and over again, just like a lullaby. Lull yourself to sleep with one word, wealth. You should be amazed at the result. Wealth should flow to you in avalanches of abundance. This is another example of the power of your subconscious mind. So from that, I took and twisted up the words a little bit and made an affirmation. And it's wealth flows to me in avalanches of abundance. And so the rhythm that I put to that is wealth flows to me. Wealth flows to me in avalanches of abundance. Wealth flows to me in avalanches of abundance. Wealth flows to me in avalanches of abundance. And that's what I mean by putting a rhythm to it. It makes it easy to remember, and it makes it fun to say, and yeah, so rhythm. If it could be written in a simple way, so you can add that rhythm to it. The second key to bomb.com affirmations is emotion. I can say, wealth flows to me in avalanches of abundance all day long. And if I say it like that, it doesn't resonate, and I really don't feel it. So you need to add that emotion, connect that emotion with it. Okay? Because the emotion is what's really, you got to have your affirmations mean something to you, something that you actually believe in, and it has to have that rhythm so that when you connect it with emotion, you start to vibrate at a high level and attract whatever that is into your life. So in this in this example, it is money. So you got to add that emotion to it. So if you find yourself writing and repeating an affirmation and it's not really, it's not making a change in your life, then you need to check and make sure that that is something that you truly believe that you can obtain. And if it isn't, then you need to tweak it a little bit. And the last thing is repetition. They're all equally as important. The repetition, you have to say it over and over again, because that is the only way to reprogram your subconscious mind. It's the only way to do it. You have to say these affirmations every time you think about them. And for like 5-10 minutes at a time, you just say it over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. And that is the way that you replace negative beliefs. Makes sense? So, I think that's all that I wanted to say. If you want more information on this subject, then I suggest that you read this book, because it is absolutely amazeballs. And if you don't like reading, shame on you. But if you don't like reading, you can find the book, the audiobook, here on YouTube. I've been listening to that in my car. So let's go back over those 3 steps one more time. It's more than 3 steps. So you write down your negative beliefs in all areas of your life. And then in the next column, you write out your affirmations. You want to start them with, I don't think I finished my thought, but you want to start them with, I'm in the process of, or start it off with, thank you for, my brand new 2016 Range Rover Discovery Sport. Woo woo, because that is my dream car. That is my dream car, y'all. That's my car. You can start it out with thank you as if it's already here. You know what I mean? So that is one way to do it. Okay, and then they need to have rhythm, your affirmations. You need to be able to connect some emotion, some positive emotion with it. It needs to make you happy when you're saying it, excited when you're saying it. and then you need to repeat it over and over and over again. So if you don't have, I mean, you can say affirmations wherever, you know, when you're taking a shower, taking a bath, when you're driving in your car, you know, you're at home in your quiet, sacred space, which is where I am right now. You can do the same thing while you're meditating. I mean, they're just get them done every single day, over and over and over again, until you start to see some change. And then once that change truly does happen, or you acquire whatever it is that you've been asking for, just be grateful and show gratitude for it and pay it forward. Be a blessing to other people. So, show you this book one more time. The Power of Your Subconscious Mind by Joseph Murphy. Very good book. Very, very good book. Again, the audiobook is here on YouTube. And if I remember, I will link to the one that I've been listening to in my car. If you have any questions, please let me know down below. Thank you so much for watching. Comment if you are going to be writing out some affirmations, and share and like this video if it was helpful to you. Thank you guys so much, as always, for watching.